You know what's interesting is that like I may have mentioned before, I'm pretty sure I did. I already have a ninja level like 50 something, maybe even up to 60 something. I don't know. I didn't even know that the quest to get ninja, which is like a part of me wants to call. So what I did that I think I'm gonna change on the thaumaturge quest that I posted today. I made it a thaumaturge 30 quest, but it should be a thaumaturge / black mage level 30 quest. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do rogue / ninja level 30 quest, but I didn't even remember that the quest to get ninja is called Peasants by Day, Ninjas by Night. Don't remember that at all. Given to us by Jacke, in the possibly for the last time, dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, whatever, in Limsa Laminsa. Here we go. Ah, mercy. Keeping your stabber sharpened, I hope. Because I've got a job to be done, and I reckon the Dimber Damber what put the executioners on the chopping block is just the one to do the doing. My men have sighted some shifty types around Wineport late, not code-breaking curs so far as they know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm, but I don't know many peasants what skulk about in the Darklands as much as they've been doing. So long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please. But being who we are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure make sure that all's bob. As my gut tells me, this may be a two-rogue job. I've sent Underfoot on ahead. So pull on your best beater cases, head to Wineport, and meet him there. Ah! Certainly the last video of the night. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do the main scenario once daily. And my gunbreaker. We're gonna start throwing Machinist into the mix because I've got Rogue, soon to be Ninja 30, Thaumaturge recently turned Black Mage 30, Blue Mage hit 30, did all those job quests. Machinist is already 30, that's the level it starts at. And yeah, so we teleported for like 200 something over to Wineport. It may have been less, it doesn't really matter. And we head south to talk to Underfoot, who's at the gates of this Wineport town. I don't know. Mercy! When Jacke said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest morts along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you old Underfoot's already whittled the whole scrap on our friends, but truth is I've turned up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from the South Sea Isles, but me little birds at Mialvan's gate swear to the last man that's some piss-poor mummery. There's no record of any such ship sailing into port. Looks like it falls to you and me to make it, you and me to take a closer snilch, eh? Aye, sorry. Hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, as there's no telling who we're... Did you hear that, lass? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some mort just screamed out for dear life. Something tells me our little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. What say we go see what's what? He goes running back into Wineport, sorry. And we have it says queer maid. In this case, queer just meaning something's off. Something's different. And there are 3 bodies around her. Cutscene talking to her. She's got like a simple kind of brown skirt all the way down to the ankles. Kind of a darker blue top. Looking pretty plain. Hair also just big. It's got a couple adornments, but the adornments are what reaches her clavicle. The rest of the hair kind of like reaches mid-neck. Have mercy. That's me. I am but a simple milkmaid with not a single guilt to my name. That now that I'm reading it, that sounds so dumb. It's like such an obvious whatever. Underfoot comes up. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean you no harm. Though I must say you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? She looks to him. I had just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded that I hand over all of my possessions. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble among themselves. A fistfight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Naimia. That's Nancy Y. Mary E.I.A. Naimia smiled upon you today, lass, though I might suggest you be a bit more careful on your next visit. All manner of scurvy sorts frequent these parts, and you'll find that not all of them are blundering lackwits like your friends here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to both of you. And she walks off. Well, Mercy, how did the girl's wit strike you? My options are mummery, I say, or seemed like an upright lass. Mummery, I say. You too? I was thinking the very same. Squabbling amongst themselves? Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these louts. I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go to the drag and see. Go on the drag and see what she might be hiding. Okay, we mount up and just head east. Could go through the door into the Wineport, but I can just go over this wall, so why bother? We have Underfoot with... He's surrounded by 3 other people who are also all down. These look just like regular people. Kind of like... It's okay, baby, it's okay. It's just thunder, we're gonna be okay. Bluish, grayish garb. Just kind of regular clothing, really. I talk to Underfoot and get a cutscene. And the right mess we've got here. You reckon these coves got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, they're no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me as much. I have failed, and beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, to Lady Subame. The one we're closest to is getting his message out, possibly his final words. It's too late. The poor sod's dead. As for this stone, your guess is as good as mine. A lucky charm of sorts, mayhap. Anyway, we'd best start moving our dew beaters before the lass gets away. Her footprints lead in the direction of Upper Lanosia. And he goes running. I stand up from helping the poor sod, and we follow. Being underleveled for a fate cripples the experience you get, even if you're the only one kicking butt and taking names in it. It's kind of stupid. We got some Amulja that are level 31. We got some sprites, some water sprites and pugils that are 30. We've got the clear maid next to a tree, looking for something, maybe distressed, I don't know. We'll talk to her and see what's up. Cutscene. She sees us and is shocked. She hides behind a tree, as if that could hide her from me, says a voice I don't know yet. And from out of nowhere flips a somewhat mask. He's got a mask across his eyes. It looks like it's painted on his face, and there's a bat that's like hovering around him. And he does this little weird little dance walk as he approaches us. He's got long black hair that doesn't go quite down to his shoulders. He's got red upper armor, and I think it was black pants. I can't see him right now. So far, he's called the eccentric Easterner. She didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. She looks shocked. I step in front of her. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such bravery, such compassion. He's got a little bit of a pink cloak behind his red armor. And yeah, black pants. He's in this weird, like, knees bent forward, but the upper portion of his body bent backwards from the knees. Such folly. Little does she know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. I look back to the girl and she's gone. Oh, she's actually running straight at the red guy. And a shuriken, a four-bladed, like, circular shuriken, drops at his feet, and she stops. And right on cue, Oboro the Dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. And a dark-clothed, kind of purple-black chainmail, two daggers, or katana, actually kind of more the better word, at his sides. One scar runs down his left eye from, like, above the eye down to, like, the bottom of the cheek. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak, says Oboro. Karasu, the red topped guy. Yow! Our hero is wounded, a stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of bit players who have forgotten to leave the stage. Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? He turns to me, throws a shuriken at me, and I dodge. I kind of see it in slow motion, it almost seems like, as part of the cutscene. It embeds itself in a nearby rock boulder. Oh, the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps she yet has a role to play. I will say this much: unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. He points two hands at me and finger on each. But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. He does a ninja bomb, like a smoke bomb, and he disappears from our vision. The bat with him. Wait, Karasu, ever quick to retreat, that one, says Oboro. The two from Wineport, did you follow me here? Says the maid. Underfoot and I approach her. Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the dutiful sisters. And you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems. So make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are you, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So you are the rogues of whom Lady Yugiri spoke. Forgive me, we were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, you shall know all there is to know. My name is Oboro, and she is Tsubame. We hail from a village in Doma, several thousand malms across the sea. We are, but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our own tongue, one might call us shinobi. Doma? The imperial province? Sorry, my voice. That was Underfoot. The same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. What we lacked in number, we made up for with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, but had we not been betrayed by one of our own? Our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke. Sorry, my voice is leaving me. Chaucy, it's fine. It's just thunder and rain. We're good. The traitorous Kerr joined the imperial ranks as chief of their covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I am loath to call him a man. To this day he whispers in the ears of the Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. We have come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Come to mill a treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades? You sound like a right bene cove. Consider old Underfoot impressed. Forgive me. This land and its tongue are still new to us. Nonetheless, he's like, Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here, but more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in the effort. And now this. Was their sacrifice for naught? He's talking about the dead, dagger-wielding 3 around us. Ah, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. But the soul crystal in my hand gives a bright flash. What? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this woman? Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission. But Oboro, she's not Doman. She's not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing if the lay of the land. Chaucy. Hey, come here. Come here. Shush. It's okay. Hey, come here. It's okay. Come here. Weirdo. It's okay. Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a dimber-damber like yourself, but hells, in my younger days, I'd like been keen to try my farms at some of those techniques myself. And the more my waddles take in, the more these two strike me as Benar and Benar folks. If you're keen to lend them your daddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way, says Underfoot. If you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. And he and the lass walk away. Tsubame, I think her name is. Who'd have figured, eh? And he wrote, the choice is yours, Mercy. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to Limsa and report to Jacke before he comes and gives me a good clout in the knob. I think this zone is also where you go for Marauder. Oh, why are you attacking me? I know, it's just thunder. Shush your face. It's not fair to zone in from that quest and then be attacked immediately. It's dumb. I'll teleport. Well, it doesn't know. If you're like me and you choose to run instead of spend a little, it was only 166 to teleport there, but I think it wouldn't have saved me an amount of time that was all. Maybe 10 seconds. Oh, hey. Yeah, we can take this guy on. We got, I think, probably a rank 4 hunting log. Level 32, so I'm not going to hit every attack. But I seem to hit the good ones. Or my good. I'll take this one as well. 3. And number 3 coming up here. Why don't I keep... Well, maybe I did it, actually. I don't know. I may not have actually hit that. Well, I think I did, because if I didn't hit it, I wouldn't have damage as I did. Anyway, the grass raptors are done. We keep flying south, running, flying, whatever you can do. There is a Raincatcher Gully docks area, which we have used in, I think, the story quest before. There is a kind of square in shape building, as in like the length and width are very, very similar. It's got like a V roof, a very, very, very wide V, Like the angle would be, instead of 180, it would be about maybe 160. Maybe 150. I don't know. But Oboro is here, Tsubame is here, and a gatekeep that stops you from getting into the doors if they don't want you in there. We talk to Oboro to continue. And so we meet again. Am I to take your presence here to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? Yes. Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say that you have our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of the earshot of strangers. Byakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me, just like the Rogues Guild, really. When he speaks to you, Ayame, that's A-YA-Mary E. Ayame is also the name of A in Final Fantasy XI. It's one of the trusts you can get. She's a samurai trust in Bastok. She's also, I believe, the one that starts the samurai quest. When you reach level, is it 30 that you can start doing? I think it's 30 you can start doing those, just like in this game. It's just thunder, honey. We're good. Come here. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Hey. Okay. Look at me. Do I look worried? I'm not worried. I'm good. I might lose power. Aside from that, we're good. You are to answer Kayade. That's Ka-E-Delta E, which is, I think, her younger sister. In Final Fantasy XI in Bastok. You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. So we go up to Byakubu. Sorry, what was it? Byakubu. Ayame. And I speak Kayade. Enter. Or Kaade? Kaade, maybe? And we talk to Oboro to complete this quest. Welcome, Mercy. You stand within the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. It may not look like much, either without or within, but that is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. To honor his memory, I entrust it to you. But soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No. This will require training of the body and mind. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to your concept of aether, was it? A-Y-T, sorry, Tom H-E-R. Aether? Everybody, all the voice actors have pronounced it ether. Was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. The first mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma, we call this Ten. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, and then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Peasants by day, ninjas by night is complete. We get a soul of the ninja soul crystal, and 10. One of, I think, a total of like 6 different mudra? I don't remember for sure. I can recall at least 4. Anyway, here we go. Quest complete. We'll get a little cutscene where we ninja unlocked. Cutscene. Raise our hand to the sky. 10. Action learned. Action learned 10. It is spelled T-E-N, 10, like the number. And did I never change this back? Oh, apparently I lost power in my earbud. I didn't even notice. I didn't have it in. Let's read this. In addition to their deadly weapon skills, ninjas have at their disposal special battle techniques known as ninjutsu, which are readied by first making a series of ritual hand gestures known as mudra. Ninjutsu can be executed after combining one or more of the following 3 mudra in a predetermined order. 10 for heaven, chi for earth, jin for man. You will learn new mudra as you progress through the ninja storyline. Learning new mudra will open the door to more complex ninjutsu techniques. Once you have obtained a new ninjutsu technique, you can confirm the proper mudra order required to execute it by selecting its icon in the Actions and Traits interface. Okay. So, we pop on this ninja thing. We will transfer. So we made the bar for ninja look like the bar for rogue. However, that's not it yet. We gotta put 10 in here. Oh, yeah. I think this is where most of my... So A1. Yeah, I'm gonna put ninjutsu. Okay. So what I think I did with my other character is V is still gonna be hide. I think I usually have, like when I played a rogue in WoW, I think V was my my stealth button. Or, I mean, rogue or cat form druid, but yeah, stealth. So C is going to be, so I do, in this case, I can do A1 and I have 5 seconds to hit C or do another mudra. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So I do A1, C in that case, if I only use 10, which is heaven, I believe it's a single target ranged attack. Delivers a ranged ninjutsu, yeah, 450 potency. Awesome. And it'll trigger that specific usage of ninjutsu if any of the 3 I will eventually learn are what I use. So that's the end of this video. I will do the next video maybe tomorrow. I don't think I feel like making any more videos tonight. So that's it for tonight, video wise. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you well, we'll see about tomorrow because I have dinner and like this tour thing with my parents who are visiting. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see you next time, whenever that is.